Well, we have to understand that despite the Spanish rhetoric, a lot of the issues that we will have to be dealing with are not of Spain's making. There are a lot of the issues that are going to be in play here, which are Brussels, London issues. And those issues may make it unnecessary for Gibraltar to want to form part of a future agreement between the United Kingdom and the European Union. We may decide that there is not much that we want from a UK-EU agreement, let alone the overlay of whether there are Spanish asks in that context in relation to Gibraltar which are unacceptable to us. Those final issues might be less likely to be as problematic as they might have been if there were Partido Popular and Vox government in Spain, because remember that we wouldn't be looking at a Partido Popular alternative government, we would be looking at a Partido Popular government with the support of Vox and other right-wing or centre-right parties. And so that is the real politique of what it might look like from this moment, but the negotiation hasn't even started yet, and we still have to see how the whole thing plays out.
Well, I'm sure there are viewers now pointing out that it was Pedro Sanchez himself who brought about an 11th hour drama last October, and it was a PSOE government that designated waters off Gibraltar's Europa Point as Spanish.
We have to always be on the lookout for how the Spanish government and the wider Spanish state is going to behave in relation to Gibraltar. We're never going to let our guard down. We're out to defend Gibraltar's interests, but we're always hopeful that modern Spain might one day emerge, that they might follow us into the 21st century, forget their claim and start dealing with us on terms of respect and good neighbourliness. And we must always try and bring about that respect. That's why I've written to Pedro Sanchez today. I've congratulated him, I've extended the hand of friendship, I've spoken about dialogue going forward, and I've referred to the words that he first used when he gave one of his first speeches after having first been invested president after the motion of censure, when he talked about going beyond the, he called eternal, the sempiterno issue in relation to Gibraltar and the Campo de Gibraltar, namely the issue of sovereignty.
Well, the Spanish government and the country is divided over the issue of Catalonia. Do you expect that Gibraltar might, if I can paraphrase something you've said in the past, again be used as a smokescreen to distract attention away from what's happening in Catalonia?
Well, look, I don't think Gibraltar can be used as a smokescreen anymore in relation to issues of the territorial integrity of Spain, because the political issue is on fire in Spain. So the smokescreen that Gibraltar might have been can no longer cover up how complex those issues have become. But I'll tell you this, I do think that when you look at what the debate has been like in the Spanish Parliament, we have to be very proud of our own national political debate in our Parliament. Even when we're at loggerheads, we don't plumb the depths that we've seen some of the orators on behalf of the right-wing parties in Spain reach in the context of this investiture debate. And when we think that some of these people are being vitriolic against us, my goodness, they're even more vitriolic against each other than they sometimes even are in respect of Gibraltar.
And finally, Chief Minister, what will having Pedro Sanchez as a Prime Minister mean for the Gibraltar frontier?
Well, it means a welcome opportunity to guarantee fluidity, but it's by no means a sure thing in that respect. It's something that we're going to have to work out. We're going to have to ensure that Spain understands, and I say Spain because I don't mean the Spanish government, I mean the wider Spain and indeed the European Union, the wider group of those who will be making decisions in the context of that future negotiation, that the value of a free-flowing frontier is not just for Gibraltar and the Gibraltar economy, it's for the wider Campo de Gibraltar economy. And as the Deputy Chief Minister repeatedly points out, the nationalities of those crossing the frontier every morning to work include the nationalities of all of the remaining 27 member states. So everyone has skin in this game, and it makes sense for all of us to be sensible in our approach of what will be the external frontier of the European Union with Gibraltar. Now, this is not just about Spain. I phrased it in that way for a particular reason. This is the entrance to the Schengen zone, and the crossing affects the nationalities of all of the Schengen states, all of whom have individuals coming to work in Gibraltar every day.